Hello, 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 hi. How are you doing? Welcome to Tabernacle. For those who don't know me, my name is Sosi, and you're watching Tabernacle. It's been a while. It's been a long time, I know. I went back home to my home country, Ethiopia, for a holiday, and I came back recently. And here we are again with another episode of Tabernacle. May He take all the glory for keeping us, and providing everything that He does. May God take all the glory. Okay, so this is like a second season of Tabernacle. And I wanted to review and circle back and explore a little bit more about tabernacle itself, tabernacle in the Bible. This podcast is called Tabernacle. And I made my very first video talking why I chose the name Tabernacle, but we didn't really dive and understand the meaning and the different terms and the different parts and how it's made and stuff like that about tabernacle. And I wanted to start this season by again talking and circling back and exploring a little bit more about tabernacle, right? So what is basically a tabernacle? We all know, but it's good to be reminded about tabernacle and why it existed at that time, right? A tabernacle is basically God's home, God's mobile home. So God freed the Israelites in the Bible. God's freed the Israelites from the Egyptians' hand, right? And then they started to go. He made a promise to them. They started to go to the promised land. He told them, "You will go to the promised land," but on the way, God wanted to dwell among them, right? And He is God, and He is holy, and He's mighty, and He's all the things, and they were sinful. Right? They had a lot of sin. We know the list of the law that is written, 613 of them, right? Don't do this, don't do this, don't do this, don't do this. This is made to show them that how much whatever they do is full of sin, sinful. So God couldn't just come and dwell among them. So He asked them to build a house, which is a mobile house, because they're still moving. They spent 40 years to arrive to the promised land, right? So as they move, God also wanted to dwell among them. So He asked them to make this mobile home, right? After they left Egypt and they were delivered from slavery. I'm going to read a Bible verse, okay? The book of Exodus, chapter number 25. Chapter number 25, verse 8, it says, "And let them make me a sanctuary, that I may dwell in their midst, exactly as I show you concerning the pattern of the tabernacle and all of its furniture. So you shall make it." Okay? And then it tells them about the Ark of the Covenant, about the table for bread, the golden lampstand, and everything. He tells them in the Bible there are 50 chapters written about tabernacle, how the tabernacle was made, what are the material used, who were making them, how, everything. And the main part that I like so much, God used two people. I believe their name is Oholiab and another one. I think I'll find it later. He put the Holy Spirit inside of them for them to be smart, to be skillful, to act like engineers and an architect to build the tabernacle. They didn't figure out, oh, let's do it, because God had specific measurements, specific material to be used to build the tabernacle, right? And the people of Israel, they gave all their jewelry, their earrings, their necklaces, all the golden stuff that they have to be used for the tabernacle until Moses and Aaron were like, okay, it's enough. Now we have enough. And then God inspired these two gentlemen to to lead the making of the tabernacle. And there are 50 chapters, which means it's written in exquisite detail. God wanted it. So that's why God is so excellent and he cares about detail. That's why our life should be excellent. You know, whatever we do should be excellent because we represent him, right?